Hi to all from Fabrizio, and this is the first lesson about cybersecurity tutorial. And we explain in this lesson about symmetric key AES algorithm. This is an article that I have written for my site knowledgesolution.net that you can find to this address. It is on my language that it is Italian. You can easily translate with the plugins on the right, Google Translator. So let's take this lesson of our regarding the symmetric cryptography key. That is, the encryption and decryption key is unique. That is, the algorithm with which the encrypted message is decrypted is the reverse of one with which is encrypted. As a from previous lesson where we have seen the 2-dash and 3-dash algorithms. As we have already told you, the first is no longer in use. The second will be used until 2023, where it will be definitely supplanted by AES, which will now go to see what it is. Symmetric key AES algorithm. Currently, the most used algorithm is precisely the AES acronym of Advanced Encryption Standard, has been specifically designed to take the place of TDES, is another way to call 3DES. Compared to the previous one, is not only offered a higher level of security, but also a greater computational capacity of a smaller number of resources. It is entered into operation on 2001. AES is available with 158, 192, 256-bit KE, as the DES is provided for a repetition of numerous identical cycle for the 128-bit, 10 repetition of the basic cycle for a scene. Each block is divided on 158 bits, is divided into 60 bytes of 8 bits, which we must imagine arranged on a 4-4 matrix. Each render cycle, from the name given it by two inventors, is a function of the input block, and the key generally identified by the denomination with round clock, block, and key, and consists of 4 functions. Specifically, the AES algorithm starts from a 444 bytes matrix with represented the states set initial states, of which the first take the name of the initial state and consists of a total of 5 steps, which are ADD round key. Each byte in the table is combined with a given key manager value. Sub-byte data substitution with order data according to a substitution matrix S, and this is an example. The value, the matrix of a substitution, and the new value. Shift rules, shifting bytes by a certain number of positions, as you can see on this image, the initial value and the final value. Mixed columns, each column of matrix is treated as a polynomial by reducing it modulo x4 dd1, doing the exclusive XOR operation. And this is an example, the initial value, the matrix of mixed column with XOR, and the final value. ADD round key, that it is the same function of initial function that perform byte by byte XOR operation with a 32-byte data block thanks to the key scheduler. Is a function that generates a set of keys according to the starting bit value. As we told you, this code we have shown you more than any other is used in particular way for the compressions program, disk encryption system such as BitLocker and FairVault, and systems such as NTFS in VPL systems such IPsec and SSL and TLS. And sure you have reviewed it because it's also used to encrypt your web password in the Wi-Fi modem router. For this simple lesson is all. Bye bye from Fabrice.